Hi, Ann and Jeff Simon from Simon Audiology and Tinnitus.
Hello.
It is Tuesday, April 7th, and what are we going to talk about today?
Literature.
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 Okay, this is different.
Okay, so imagine you are in a dark tool shed,
Okay.
and there is a hole in the wall, and out through that hole streams a beam of sunlight. And the tool shed is so dark that all you consider is that beam of sunlight, and you can see dust floating in that sunlight.
Little sparkles in the light.
Little sparkles, things floating that are in the air,
Okay.
and that's all you see.
Mhm.
So you have that perspective of the beam of light streaming through, and then you move your eye towards the hole so that you're actually looking through the hole in the wall of the tool shed, and you see trees and grass and buildings that are outside of the wall of that tool shed.
So you're looking through the hole to the outside world.
You're looking through the hole to the outside world.
Okay.
Now, which view is more true or more valid? Looking at the beam of sunlight coming through, or looking through the beam of sunlight to the view outside?
Like what's really influencing your life?
Well, it may be like what's more valid. That is the subject of Meditation in a Toolshed by C.S. Lewis. He actually wrote this. It was first published in 1947. And let's just talk a little bit about how that might apply. So, for instance, boy meets girl, perhaps.
We met one day.
We met one day.
We did.
And 10 minutes with you was worth all the time that I had spent with anybody ever.
Oh.
Still is.
Oh.
Still is.
That's sweet.
And so somewhat, I look at that, and it's, for me, it's true love, and I found the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Woo-hoo.
A psychologist might look at that and tell you about all the biological impulses, about how the emotions and the physical attraction and all that stuff, but which one of those is true? Is it the psychological view of what love looks like that's true, or is it my feelings for the woman I want to marry and raise a family with?
So it's kind of a different perspective on how you look at it. Is that what you mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can kind of think about looking at something as opposed to looking along something, and use that as a mental filter for how you see the world, you can begin to see this in a whole bunch of things. Our current situation being a good example. Is it the virus that we should be considering, or is it acute respiratory infection that we should be considering? What is the true issue? Viruses have been along since humans have been around, probably before.
And there's many different viruses.
And they're beyond number. Mm-hmm. And we actually have viruses all through our body, all part of all biological systems. But it's really, what are the ones that cause infections that become extremely dangerous or damaging to health or in our life? So you can look at this as a viral issue, or you can look at this as an acute respiratory infection issue.
And how you look at it might influence your next steps.
Yep. So I will share. Here. So, Meditation in a Toolshed by C.S. Lewis. You can actually go to, you can search this on Google or what have you, and at your favorite search engine. It's actually just a little bit over 2 pages. But I highly recommend this in your free time to give this a read.
Excellent, thank you.
Sure.
Also, it came just to my thoughts today when working with people that many of us are at home, either with our loved one, or maybe even we live alone, so we're home alone, and that can be difficult. Even if there's only one person with you, or you're just on your own right now, it's still important to keep using your device. Yes, there might not be somebody in the house to talk to or listen to, but you might be on the phone, you might be on a video chat, you might have sounds outside, inside, TV. There's all kinds of things to listen to, is my point. So even if you're not with other people, keep using your hearing aids. Your brain needs that. You need the sound. You need the habit. So stay up with your good habits. And if you need anything, give us a call.
It's a lot like exercise. So it's exercising, giving the stimulus to your brain will prove beneficial to you in the long term.
That's right.
So
Be
anything else?
safe. Until
Safe.
next time.
Have a great day.